going to bake rye bread today. Rye bread is considered to be the most tasty and most nourishing bread. People used to grow rye, starting from old times, and bake bread like we do now, some 100 and more years ago, all around Lithuania. Every family baked bread of their own, from their own rye. Do you know what is rye? No? Rugiai. It's rugiai. Yes. Rye, from rye grain. The climate was such that rye was the crop that was good for growing in Lithuania, not other grain. If people did not have enough rye flour, they can put into bread some other oat, barley, wheat flour, and so on. But rye bread is natural bread. It is made with natural leaven. Natural leaven, it's natūralus rauga. I believe that you don't know this word. Natural leaven, without any yeast. We put just rye flour, scald the flour. I scalded rye flour yesterday in the morning. It fermented for 24 hours, nearly 24 hours, and today in the morning at 7 o'clock I started kneading the bread. I put some celery seeds, a bit of salt and a bit of sugar, and wet my hands in cold water and kneaded the bread. As I've told you, each family baked bread of their own. And certainly the taste of bread was different in every family. But every woman thought that her bread was the most tastiest one. And they used to say that their bread is tastier than somebody else's cake. Our bread also is different each time, the same taste. The taste of rye bread is sweet and sour, as well as the smell of it. It smells sweet and sour. Saldžiai ir rūgščiai kartu. Yes, understand. What class are you? Kokios klasės? Tu kalbėk. Devintos, tai ko jūs nekalbate? So please speak in English and Lithuanian as you wish. I understand both languages. Don't be so afraid. Now, bread baking day was a special day. It was a hard day, a hard job, as you understand, to knead bread. Each woman knew how many big loaves can be put into her furnace. Our furnace is not very large. We can put only 4 big loaves. So each housewife, each mistress knew how many loaves she has to make. Because bread was baked once a month or twice a month, people started eating bread one loaf by one. The first loaf usually was marked by the sign of cross, and this loaf was eaten the last one. When the family cut the loaf with the sign of cross, it meant that it is the last one. So now I will show you how to form a big loaf. Big loaves were formed usually on the peel. You see, our peel is lined with maple leaves. We can line it with oak leaves, calamus, or cabbage leaves, or just dust with flour. Now I will take this warm cloth because the bread has to raise. And now you see the bread. The bread was kneaded in the tub. You can see the sign of cross on the dough, and you see that the dough has risen well. I will show you. Okay? Now absorb it. Here. The tub is made of oak tree. Do you know what is oak? Ąžuolas, yes. Now I have to wet my hands. I'm not going to make very large though, just for you to see how it's done. Now I have to smooth it with wet hands, just like baby's skin. And a little bit pressing, you are going to make your small loaves in the same way, but not on the peel. Earlier, women used to make the loaves as large as the peel, as the head of the peel. As it is the first loaf, I will mark it with a sign of a cross. And now let's taste a little bit. Large loaves baked for about an hour or 2 hours. So they stuffed it with bacon, sometimes with dried apples, sometimes with eggs, fresh eggs. They baked, and their taste was as if boiled egg. And now I'm going to show you how to form these small loaves. Certainly children liked some different form of their loaf, and so their mothers did it in the form of grouse or ducklings. Now I have to wet my hands in the same you are going to do, and take a little piece of dough and try to form in the shape of bird. I'm not very good at it, but still I hope that it looks similar like bird. If I put the eyes of these, do you like it? I put it here. Now, if we have enough room, we will bake it. Now, I will show you how you are going to work. You are going to wet your hands here, both hands, and put this small piece of dough on your hand, on one hand, and with other wet hand you have to smooth it. Then you can decorate it one side, only one side. But don't make it too flat. It's not pancake. It's bread. Try to give it the form of bread. Now you can decorate it with dots, one dot, or more dots. You can make dashes, you can make smiles, you can write the first letters of your name, anything you wish. If you want to make the sign of cross, you have to do it like this, not with your fingers. In Pakruojis region, there was tradition to decorate the bread with a sign of cat's paws. It's very easy. You have to put your fingers like this and to put into bread. Here you are. So, I think we can start. Now, and next. Don't go there. You have to wash your hands after that. Stay here and make your bread, decorate it and give it to me. The baking trays are spread with wheat bran. Okay, it was okay. It was good. Truputėlį paspaudžia. You see? We have only ashes. Maybe you have some strong boys who will help me. Are there volunteers?
Strong boy.
Štai žaliai, tai greitai, kad nekauštų. We have one strong good boy. Yes. We have to take off all the coal and ashes and we have to clean the furnace. Here also the poker helps me. First tray, now the second tray. And now I have to shut the damper for the heat not to go through the chimney. The bread, baked bread, was covered with wet cloth for the crust to be softer. Now you see your bread is red. If you want to see if the bread is baked, you have to turn it upside down and to knock. Here, if the sound is like knocking on the door, the bread is baked. Now, one by one, let's take your bread. First of all, I want to give that duckling, which is similar to the crow, I think, to my helper. Thank you for your job, hard job.